Today we're going to talk about division with integers. Division is the opposite operation from multiplication. So the way we divide with integers is very similar to the way we multiply with integers. Again, we have Bill Cipher. And again, we have that three-sign relationship where we have two negatives and a positive. When we're dividing with integers, if I have a divisor and a dividend that are the same sign, my quotient will be positive. If my divisor and dividend are different signs, then my quotient is negative. If you're doing the Nearpod Student Paste activity, you will see these flashcards and you'll be able to work on these flashcards on your own. There is a mix of multiplication, addition, and subtraction. Before we begin with the actual lesson, I want to review some vocab words. I mentioned divisor, dividend, and quotient. It's important that you know which number is which so that when you're working on your division problem, you understand where the numbers go. So when we have our numbers in the house, the number inside is your dividend. The number outside is your divisor. And the number on top of the house is your quotient. If I was to write the same expression out horizontally with our division symbol, our dividend is first, our divisor is second, and then our quotient is on the other side of the equal sign. So your dividend is first, your divisor is after the division symbol, and your quotient is after the equal sign. How do you know if your quotient is going to be positive, negative, or zero? So let's start with if our quotient is 0 first. Let's pick a nice bright color. So our quotient will be 0 when our dividend is 0. Let's use this in terms of a fraction, because writing a division problem in a fraction format always helps me realize when my answer is going to be 0 and when you can't divide. So a fraction is simply your numerator divided by your denominator. I can easily take, say, a pizza and split it up into 5 pieces, and then I can give 0 of those pieces to my brother. But I can't take a pizza and divide it into 0 pieces and then give my brother 5 of them. That won't work. So whenever your numerator is 0, then you can do your division. Your numerator corresponds to your dividend. Your denominator corresponds to your divisor. So your quotient will be 0 when your dividend is 0. Okay? Your quotient will be 0 when your dividend is 0. Let's talk about when your quotient is positive. Your quotient will be positive when both your divisor and your dividend are the same sign. So when I have a positive 10 divided by a 5 and a negative 10 divided by a 5, my answer for both of those cases will be a positive 2. And this is similar to multiplication. Now, if I have two signs that are different, let's change my color again. If I have two signs that are different, so negative 10 divided by a positive 5, or a positive 10 divided by a negative 5, then my answer will be negative. So if my divisor and dividend are different signs, my quotient is negative. Okay? And remember, division is the opposite of multiplication. So our factors are the same sign, our product is positive, our factors are different signs, our product is negative. Okay? So here's Bill Cipher again. I like to use him for division just as much as for multiplication. So we're looking at our two expressions. And we're going to cover the signs up on Bill Cipher based on our divisor and our dividend. So if our dividend is positive and our divisor is negative, we cover those signs up, and whatever is left over is the answer for the sign of our quotient. If both our divisor and dividend are negative, then our answer, our quotient, will be positive.